Hey, how's it going? Hans here. Recently, just want to make some totally new videos so I can show you something about not about language learning, not about playing the guitar, not about reading books, not about meditate, go to the gym, and anything else. I just want to mention that in your whole life, maybe you have listened some bias or opinions. They say you don't need to learn a lot of things. You can only do one thing and do it well. But in fact, that's a mess. You can do a lot of things all together and do it well because in your whole life you have enough time to do them. So I really agree. One of my mentors in China, his name is Xiaolai Li, and he's so awesome. And he can do a lot of things well. He's famous in visitors in China. He's professional entrepreneur. He's several entrepreneurs. He's multiple businesses and write a lot of great books, just like Grant Cardone in the United States. And there are a lot of great entrepreneurs in the U.S. Tony Robbins, he's inspirational speaker, and he published a lot of books and Shikabo and a lot of things, and he shaped a lot. But you always need to think about how to build your multiple skill set, knowledge, mindset. Those things are all important. If you want to achieve something, you need to build this skill, so in the future, in one timeline, this skill can help you to do it, to achieve it. It's just like stage, one step, one bar to bar, one step to one step, and you can jump into it. So recently, as of late, I agree that you need to get rid of people who slow you down. And as a matter of fact, I've seen a lot of people, they're just normal. They're right. There's nothing wrong with them. Their habits tend to be lazy. They don't read books. They only think, graduate, then that is enough. Learn some skills, that enough. Have a normal happiness life. Yeah, that's what they do. But it's not you, right? And a lot of people are afraid of being lonely, so they can go hang out with their friends, do some useless thing, but they don't know they'll waste their time. So I'm okay with that. You can go to eat and just travel somewhere, have fun with your friends, but if you do it all the time, I thought it's stupid. It's stupid. As of late, I read a book called As Man Thinketh, or As Man Thinketh, from poverty to powerful. I really like that book. I read it twice. Just finished it recently. Actually, it's by my audiobook, so I cannot show you a paper one. But it's still the same. A few months ago, it's actually last year on May, a girl recommended me a book called Beginner's Mind. And it's just like being peaceful. In that moment, you can focus on something. You can think positively. And in your mindset, they're actually living in two, I'm picking words, creatures or some hyper conscious mind. One mind is living in heaven, one mind is, you can see, is devil or evil. They always want to push you down and persuade you to do something bad. Or for example, like really bad. Don't go to work, have enough sleep, and eat sugars, play computer games, watch porn, and they will lure you and do something bad, and think negatively, and those are all bad habits. So peaceful warriors, you have to conquer all those things. How can I see how to conquer it? Because it's always peers. It's always there, because it's a part of your subconsciousness. But great people actually, they cannot delete it all, but they can distinguish it. They can see that, but they don't follow it. It's just like something in the river, and let it flow and let that bullshit go. Now it's like you played a game. It's a very famous game on iOS, and it's called Cut Apple. You can see on your screen there are different apples and jump out there, and you cut it and cut it and cut it. And you need to train your mindset that you can cut it instantly in 0.1 second. So if you want to let it stay more than 0.1 or 0.2, then it starts to grow. Just like a fire. At the beginning, it's a spark, and then it's fire you. You feel you lost your control. You let that destroy you. For example, relapse. For example, masturbate. Those are all negative thinking. It's just conquer you, destroying you. You know? So, in that situation, you should definitely control your mindset, control your mind. You think, oh, I have a willpower. I know this is bad. I can go outside and do positive things. Ultimately, this is useless because you still don't know how to take control of your mind. A better way to train that is meditate. Meditate at the early morning is really helpful, because a lot of people still think, oh, meditate is just to sit there and sleep. That's stupid. Meditate is something that you can see something into your mind. Oh, there are a lot of different thoughts flowing in your mind. You feel really distractive. It's all distractions. And you have to think about, okay, this is a thought. This is a thought. I gotta clear it. Now I can focus on my breath. And then another thought is coming, and you realize, oh, this is another thought. Then you let it go. Let that bullshit go. It's kind of like Buddhist. You can see this one. Let that shit go. So let those negative thoughts go, even positive thoughts. And what is true you? True yourself is not thinking of anything, but it's the moment that you realize that you are an observer. You can see that, and it's awareness that higher than yourself, than your body, than your legs. In that moment, you find yourself. It's called truth. It's the highest level of yourself. In that case, you can always think positively, but you have to train every single day. I meditate all the time, and from last year till now, I use Headspace, and I train more than 2,912 minutes so far. Yes, sometimes I forget about it, but overall, I meditate every day. And only by doing this, I understand, there are a lot of things I can do. Forget about procrastinate. I can make things done. And still, I need to alert it. And in the past, I've shaped a lot of things because of that. Take control of your mind and work on your goal. Think positively and learn different type of skills. That is very important. You should not just go to play the games. I think a lot of people still think that, man, I can play games. Game is not something bad, but can easily feel addicted to. And it's useless because in that moment when you play the game, you're living in that moment. Rather than do some positive things and start to grow yourself. If you want to have a better life in the future, of course, you need to learn, you need to read different type of books, do a lot of positive things, go to the gym, play the guitar, like I'm showing you. I cannot play the guitar like 50 days ago because I didn't purchase course, but thankfully I bought a course and practice every single day, and still I'm practicing a new song. I'll update it later. And you always need to have the foresight and see the future coming, see that and visualize it, and you can feel it. And of course right now my follower is 26, and of course I know that in the future will be 2,000, 20,000, 40,000, but I still need to make sure I'm growing. It's because I'm growing, I provide more and more valuable videos, and my followers growing. I can grow with you, and we can move together. We can keep moving, and finally we build a community, and later on we can have a great life. We will have a better life. Alright, today's video is a little bit long. I'm still waiting for my material, and I learned some basic and Spanish grammar today. I'll keep learning, and I'll upload new video soon. Peace out. Have a great day.